Almost. Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and
this Nancy Jean in the garden.
we are doing dual readings daily. We're doing daily duo. Oh my God, readings. So I throw 5 cards, and Nancy throws 5 stones, and it's for the collective about how to move forward. And it comes under 5 categories, which are body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings as well as textiles, and Nancy offers lovely gardens as well as grids. All the information for all those things is below. And let's get started with the reading.
Okay, today I'm going to word the question just a little differently. Well, I think I am. I got to go find the stone I just lost.
Okay, I'll shuffle.
You shuffle and you start going. And
I'm a shuffling. I also offer private readings, one-on-one in person or on Zoom. I'm in Midtown Manhattan. You could come to my art studio / YouTube studio / apartment / kitchen. All right, you got your stones?
No, my stone disappeared. So
okay,
we're going to read with 4.
Okay.
No, I know what I've got another pyrite. You go ahead. I'll find my other pyrite.
All right. Okay. So away we go. Body. You got the Emperor. So the Emperor is, he's a 4. He's very stable. He's also, I'm feeling today, this is Aries. So this is very fiery, very warrior, very ready to move, very sure in his action, has a plan. Okay, in terms of your mind, you have this new concept of what, it's almost like a new intuition, a new healing, a new openness to receiving. In terms of spirit, beware of something false. Beware of something false. Okay, in terms of grounding, I would say, this is the sage. And the interesting thing about this card of Virgo, the interesting thing about this card is that this is his own inner light leading him. And he has profound knowledge of himself and his own inner light. This is basically his soul, and as a lantern, leading him to where he needs to go, out of the darkness into something, more fulfilling. I don't think you can get any clearer than him. The leader, he has everything he needs. Look at all the brightness around him. And it's also this clarity of the eternity of the soul. This is a really, really, really lovely, lovely energy. What thinketh thou?
Well, I found another piece of pyrite. Most of you probably can't do that, but I have a cabinet full of stones behind me. I just reached out and found another piece of pyrite. So what I'm reading here is really interesting because we're coming up on a holiday. I think a lot of people's minds are going into the past, the ones that worked, the ones that didn't work. The mind being in fire literally means do not become tied to the false energy of the past. And that can be 2 things. It can be how wonderful it was and what a glorious time it was. But for more of us, it's, God, I hated that food. I didn't want to go there. I don't want to talk to those people. Our body is saying physical changes are coming towards us, and we're beginning to feel it. We're seeing a lot of people feeling like they're changing, and clarity is an air. And clarity, be sure your thoughts are clear and be present. You need to be very, very present at this time. And there's a variety of paths for doing that. You can do it with meditation. You can do it by coming up with a good excuse to avoid the whole situation. I mean, whatever works. But in our heart, spirit is in our heart. And spirit, if we go into our spirit and think about the situation today, it can really help get us through, because this is my new stone that I'm going to use till I can find the other one. It's pyrite, and it landed in solar plexus. And in solar plexus, that means it burns out all the self-doubt and it brings you your own power. So what I would put together from this is, don't get tied to false impressions of the past. Changes are coming towards you, and don't be afraid of the changes. Keep your thoughts clear and stay present. Open your heart up to spirit, and you will burn out all of the negativity of the past. So I think holidays have that way of bringing up, oh, I remember when we did this or that, because there's for many people, they were special days. I lived a very privileged 1950s, 1960s upbringing. Mm-hmm. And so I had the whole Norman Rockwell picture of life. And I have had to peel the layers away from that and realize it's not really how it really was for most people. It was for me, and it helped me get to where I needed to be. Each of us is facing those kind of personal understandings this week.
Yeah, I feel like there's a new, because all the pages have a certain naivete, a certain enthusiasm, optimism, idealism about them. And there's this new way of looking at things, like a new healing, a new intuition, a new understanding. I think that's what's coming through. And also, it's your soul.
Right.
Yeah.
It's seeking, you're seeking.
But there's definitely some falseness going on. So
there's a lot of false expectations, and we just need to say, I always tell those things when I went through my weight loss thing, I lost 100 pounds. Not that you can tell it, those are my skin little fingers. But when I would get to those points where I would hit a crossroads about eat or not eat, satisfy or not satisfy, do that or not do that, I used to always have to say to the false voices that came in, thank you for sharing. I wasn't rude to them, just thank you for sharing, and let them pass on.
Right. And then this dude is clear can be. So,
oh yeah. Yeah, I always viewed the fool was our life before we were here, and the magician is when we become embodied in this world.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to pull a quick crystal card from the Crystal Readings card by Raquel.
It's Rochelle, is how she says it.
Rochelle. Okay, Rochelle Charman.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the box for those of you who love boxes, so you can find it on Amazon. And this particular day, we picked Spiritual Awakenings. So I think that goes great with both our readings.
Yeah, you get another one.
Got another one.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, we're doing this daily
lessons
on both of our channels. Like, share, subscribe, and support our channels. Thank you very much.